So I know it's not Sunday. I'm usually doing my live crafting videos on Sunday. But tomorrow, Sunday, I have a workshop to go to. So I won't be able to record a live video of me doing a craft. But I think I still will go live for a little bit tomorrow to show you the workshop and how it's going and what fun we're having, so that you can have, you know, a little bit of idea of what that's all about. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But today I do have a craft to work on today, and get everything all set here. I'm going to share this over to my group. If you haven't joined my group, I'd love for you to join. It is called Hen House Crafting Club, and you know, it's right here on Facebook, and that's the place where you can go and see all the projects that I'm working on, the videos that I'm doing. But also I would like for you to come in and share with me what you've been working on. I want to see what kind of crafts you're doing. And then, you know, hopefully with all of us in the group, if anybody has questions or they are having a hard time with something and can't figure out how to make something work, we can be a community and help each other out with anything related with crafting. And it doesn't have to be chalk couture. I know I'm working on chalk couture right now, but it could be any kind of crafting. You know, if you just want to find out what glue gun everybody's using, you could totally post that in the group. So let me just share this over to my group real quick. Project we're doing today is called This Is How We Roll. So do you have any idea what that's about? This is how we roll. So if you joined me last time, I did a small camper. So I did this one. This is the small camper part of the Happy Camper transfer with chalk couture, and I did it on the board and pillar. I said base in my video, and that was wrong. It's board and pillar, and I did a little red, white, and blue theme. So today I'm going to do the larger camper, and I'm going to do a similar color scheme because I want to be able to display them together and it look all cohesive and everything. So you can see this is the large one that we're doing, and this is the little one that we did last time. So we're going to do this large one, and I'm going to do it on this larger board, and it is called the Grayson Style Frame White, and it's a 12.5 by 18.5 to give you an idea. So that's the one that we're going to use today. And I'm going to use Storm Gray chalk paste and Candy Apple chalk paste, Forget Me Not blue, and the bright white. So we'll be using all of those to make our Happy Camper. And bear with me because this is a multi-layer project, and I'm really hoping that I can get it dried quickly enough so that this video doesn't last too long. So when doing a multi-layer design, see I have these two layers. So this is going to be the color that's on the bottom, and then this one is going to be the color on top plus all the details. So first I'm going to put this one down, and then I'm going to have to dry it and then put this one over it for the details. So I'm going to turn my camera down so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully that will work. Okay, so I want it to look something like this. And here's where we came up with the title. This is how we roll. I want to put that here with the camper here. And then we have some little details flags and curtains and things like that that we're going to add to it as well. So we need to start with the base of the camper, this one. And the first thing we're going to have to do is fuzz the transfer to prepare it for our board. Oops, sorry. Trying to pull it up over here so that I can see any comments and people popping in over here. But I don't want the sound because then you'll be hearing me echoing. So I'm just going to fuzz this transfer a little bit and place it on the Grayson board. And let's see, we want to leave some room at the bottom for our words. Something like that. And then have this. So I think that's a pretty good spot for it. I think it looks fairly even. So I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to do blue on the bottom, white on the top, with the red flags, gray curtains. What color should I do the lettering? I might go ahead and do white. I might do white. Let me know if you think that that's not going to look good. You can leave me a comment and tell me what you think would look best. So for now, we're putting our base down here that's going to be blue. And I'm going to go ahead and put these letters down while I'm at it. And fuzz it. A couple of times. And I'm going to place it down here below the camper. Like that. Okay, so I've already stirred my blue paste. So I'm just going to open it up and start applying it to the base of our camper. Now, this is a pretty big area, so you're going to want to use either the small, not the mini. This is the mini and this is the small. Or if you have the handled squeegee, this would be a good one as well for a large surface. Okay, almost done with the blue. So once we get this completely covered, we're going to go back and remove the excess and then put it back in the jar so that we don't waste it. And if ever your chalk paste is too thick in your jar, don't throw it away. It's not wasted. It's still good. All you have to do is spritz a little bit of water in it and then stir it up really good. And it'll soften right up and be usable again. So don't throw away your paste just because it got thick. So it naturally gets thicker as it dries. So when the air is touching it, it's going to get thicker. So there's the blue. We're going to go ahead and peel this off because we don't want to leave it sitting while we work on this one, or it'll start to dry in the screen and it could damage the screen, and it also could damage or ruin your design below. So we're going to go ahead and pull it off. Voila. I'm going to drop this in my pan of water over here so that it doesn't get all dried in my screen and mess it up. So while that is sitting, we're going to work on the letters below. So nobody said anything about using a different color, so I'm going to go ahead and go with my first instinct, which is the bright white. So, again, I've already stirred it. You always want to stir it really well before you use it. And then I have the mini squeegee because it fits nicely on this little skinny space. I'm going to go through like this and just cover the entire screen. And scrape the excess into my container. So here we go. Let's start taking the excess off. Okay. Perfect. And now the reveal. Here we go. This is how we roll. And drop that one into my water bucket. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is how we roll and the base of our camper. So now I need to dry this because I need to put this transfer on top. And if it's not dry and I put this transfer on top, when I go to peel it up, it's going to ruin all of the blue that we just put down. So bear with me for a second. I have my handy dandy hair dryer that I'm going to dry this with and hope that I can get it dry enough that we can continue with the next layer. Let's see. Great. And see how wonderful that is? Like on a regular chalkboard, if you rubbed it, you would make a big old smudge. And with this one, you don't. With this chalk paste, you don't. So that's good. I think it's going to be fine for us to go ahead and do the next layer. So next, we're going to do the details of the camper as well as the white on the top. So as always, the first thing we're going to do is fuzz this a little bit. Like so. And then I'm just going to line it up to where the blue is completely hidden by the green portion of this transfer. Okay, not sticking my, oh, you can't see my face. I was gonna say I'm not sticking my tongue out, am I, while I try to get this just right. I think that's pretty good. So we're gonna just gently press it down all around where the screened areas are, and you don't have to worry about the outside edges. You just wanna make sure that your paste doesn't leak up underneath the design. And you don't wanna press too hard because you do have that fresh chalk underneath. So the other thing is, when we're working on this, we're going to want to work pretty quickly. because the new white that we're putting on top can start to saturate the blue down below and mess up your design. So I'm going to put some white out here. Let's see if that'll do. And you don't want to press too hard. Make sure we cover all areas. And I got a little bit on my board there, but that's okay. I'll show you how to clean it up. It's drying. I'm not working fast enough. Hopefully it won't be messed up. Let's see. Get it over the wheel and start removing the excess. Oops, I got a big old glob on there. Good thing this cleans up easily because I'm making a mess. All right, let's see what we did. See if I messed it up or not. Okay, cross your fingers. Here goes the white. There we go. So, on the areas that I messed up, you can see I got a little white spot here and down here. That's no problem at all. All you need is a little bit of water and a paper towel, or you can use your board eraser and it wipes right off. See? And then let's get this last spot here. Got a big glob. Jeez. That's what happens when you're going live, right? That's when all these kind of things happen. Okay, I think about got it. Get a clean area here and make sure it's all gone. Perfect. Okay, there we go. That doesn't look bad. Okay, so drop that squeegee in my water. And let's move on to the next color. I'm gonna dry it a bit because next I'm gonna do the curtains, and I wanna try to avoid messing up the white any. So I'm gonna do a quick drying. So next, I think we can go ahead and put our little wheel on, as well as our curtains. We have some for each window. Let's see. This one is smaller. This one. So my wheel needs to be white to match this. And it's gonna go right here. Let's see. This is the smaller one. Yeah, this is the smaller one. So I'm just lining it up so that it fits perfectly inside the window. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. That's pretty good. Okay, so we're using the Storm Gray for the curtains. Remove the excess. Trying not to press too hard so that we don't damage the chalk below. There we go. Gray curtains. And then we're going to repeat it over here with this one. And I'm not pressing hard, I'm just rubbing gently over the screen. And then to remove the excess, I just stand up the squeegee a little bit. I don't press hard either. Just stand it up and it'll remove the excess. Let's see what this one looks like. Perfect. That looks good. Now let me clean off this squeegee a little bit so that I can use the white again. And I'm going to use the white for the wheel here so that it'll match the hitch. And it won't take much for this little bitty piece, so just one little swipe will take care of it. Ta-da! Perfect. All right, we have one last piece to put on here, and that's going to be the little red flags. Where'd my paper towel go? Okay, so let me get a squeegee for my red. Got my red ready. I'm going to fuzz my flags. This is going to be so adorable, you guys. And again, I'm going to display it with this one. So that's going to be awesome. Okay, am I going to be able to, oh yeah. I don't think I'm going to touch the gray, so I think we're okay without hitting it with the hairdryer again. Let's do something like this. Perfect, and I'm just gently going to rub over it. And get my mini squeegee. And when you're putting the paste on, you kind of lay the squeegee down a little bit. And then when you're taking it off, you stand it up. It doesn't take much for these little areas like this. So let me start taking the excess off. All right, I think that's pretty good. The big reveal. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. So as you can see, I've gotten some white and red on me, but it's the chalk paste, so all I have to do is rinse my hands with water and they'll be all clean. So it's not like paint or anything that is gonna be hard to get off, or you're gonna have to use chemicals to take off. I mean, just literally just water. So what do you think? Let's turn it around where you can see it better. This is how we roll. Isn't that cute? I love all the little fun details. Now this design also comes with some other words that you could use. We could have put happy camper, or we could have put home is where we park it. So there's some more words, so you can change up the design however you like it best. So I think we're about done with this project for today. I'm gonna go find the perfect place for my new Happy Camper collection. What do you think? I think they're adorable. They're fun. The little flags and all the little accessories make them look nice and fun. So I can't wait to get this all set up, and once I find the perfect place for them, I will get a still picture so that you can see how I use them and set them up in my home. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you have any questions about how to do this, or where to get the products, or anything related to this project or Chalk Couture, leave it in the comments or send me a personal message. I would love to get you some answers. If you are interested in becoming a Chalk Couture designer, let me know. Send me a message. I would be happy to have you on my team and walk you through the process of becoming a designer, and we could work side by side doing this together. Also, if you haven't already done so, please go over and check out my crafting group. It is called Hen House Crafting Club, right here on Facebook. And that's where I post all of my crafts and stuff, and I hope you'll share yours with me as well. If you just joined in, the live video will be up for replay in just a couple of minutes. So look out for that so that you can see the project from start to finish. But here is what we made. We made the large Happy Camper. This is how we roll. And I did it in the red, white, and blue so that I could put it together in my house with this small one that I had already done. So thanks so much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will watch for the next video and join me for that one as well. Have a happy Saturday. Bye.